G'day world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. Today I wanted to show you Victorinox knives, and I wanted to show you new ones I got and things like that, and little corkscrew tools. But today is the last day of my little holiday. Okay, so tomorrow it's back to work. So today we're celebrating, yeah, we're gonna make booty rolls and things like that. But I have this thing to show you. This is quite nice and interesting. But before I show you the knife, let's talk a bit about history. Scout knives. I've made many videos on Scout knives, camping knives, Victorinox camping style knives, and then my Voortrekker videos, which is the South African version of Boy Scouts. Okay, now when we talk about scout knives, okay, remember there's lots of different types, lots of different varieties, things like that. But a quick history: 1907 in the United Kingdom, they started the first official scouts. Okay, then in America, 1910, they started with the Boy Scouts of America. Now there is different brands. We have Eagle Scouts, we have Cub Scouts, we have Girl Scouts, and Boy Scouts. Okay, so when you look at these badges, make sure you know which one is which. Then in South Africa, 1913, so 3 years after the Americans, we started with the Voortrekkers. Okay, but that was only really recognized in 1931. Okay, or it became an official thing all over South Africa in 1931. But in 1920, in Switzerland, they started the World Scouts. Okay, so that's like an organization having and helping Boy Scouts all over the world, not just a specific country. Okay, and then in 2007, for the Americans at least, a big hardship fell on them when they stopped making, or when they started making Boy Scout knives in China. Okay, so now, after you've heard all of that, I want to show you this knife. If you look at the logo over there, the Fleur de Lis, that is the World Boy Scout logo. And this knife, as far as I could find out, is a limited edition Boy Scout knife. Okay, now I'm 100% sure this thing is made in China, but it's an awesome knife. Okay, beautiful bale, beautiful brass liners. You can see all the springs there. This thing is quite awesome. What do you call it? Condition still. This thing was definitely not carried by anybody. If it was very, very well looked after. Anyway, it just says stainless. That's why I say I'm 100% sure it's made in China. But like I said, a lot of these things are made in China these days to keep the cost down. But anyway, I think it was also sold in Britain as a UK legal knife because the locking blades are not the main blade. Okay, let's look at what we have on this thing. Okay, first we have the can opener. Beautiful, and it is actually quite sharp over there, which tells me it's made quite nicely. Okay, nice, not locking, but good snap on all of these tools. Then we have a very weird tool. We have this. Okay, nice snap, and there we see the scouting, and then a signature, and then something extremely small, which I cannot read now. But if you press that thing down, you can take out this little blade. It's let me just show you. It's a very small little blade. It's like a little utility blade, but a small little one. So I don't know these types of blades, but I saw if and when you could still buy these things. You got them with 5 extras. Is it in there now? Okay, anyway, so we have that little box cutter thing, and that's very unique. Then we have the main blade, which only says stainless, hence our Chinese discussion. Okay, so it's the official scouting since 1907 knife, which again tells us that it might be limited edition knife for the UK, made in China. Okay, and there's a little bump on the blade, or a little nick on the blade. Where is that? Can you see it? Well, you can see it there, right at the tip. Okay, and that's because somebody closed it on the bail. Okay, so there's that thing. Then we have this, our screwdriver, but this thing is pressed to the side. I think somebody thought it was supposed to lock the blade and they tried to move it over, but let's just give it a little push. Okay, now it's locking again. Now it's unlocking again. Okay, so we have this beautiful screwdriver, the long one with cap lifter. Very nice, and that locks so that if you are screw driving and you're a kid, it doesn't fold on you. Okay, because you're going to apply pressure in that direction. And then the other locking tool is this one. Oh, that's actually way sharper than I thought. This is the little awl, but it's actually quite nicely made. Like I said, sharp tip. So a nice little reamer with a nice edge over there. Very, very cool and very nicely made. I really like this thing. Okay, and that's also locking. So the two locking tools are not the blade, which makes it legal in the United Kingdom. Now, like I said, this has got the World Scout Fleur de Lis or badge on it. Okay, and then it is apparently UK legal, and this is just a cool knife. So there we go. My Scout knife collection is growing, and this thing is an awesome example of a World Scout knife. Now, I've never had one of those, so that's quite cool. So it's a Boy Scout knife, but it's not your normal Boy Scouts of America knife, and it's not your normal made in, what's it, Swiss made or American made Boy Scout knife. This is a Chinese made Boy Scout knife for the world. Okay, I'm going to add footage of me braaiing yesterday. We did wonderful lamb rib, and I ate myself to death last night, so that was nice. Follow along if you want to. Okay, a warm but still windy and cloudy day. Just started the fire. I have a lot of things to braai today. Okay, fire is getting there. I think it's almost time to put on my dirty grill. Okay, today we're doing a 3-stage braai. The first stage is cast iron on the fire, a little bit of oil, and then old smokehouse cheese grillers, small little ones, but a lot of them. In the pan, when they come out, we go to mushrooms, then sausages, and then after that, lamb rib. Okay, the little smokies are ASMRing very nicely there in the pan. And for the braai knife today, we have the Stuff We Do edition Freya. If you can still find one of these, grab it. Okay, once these are done, they go into grandma's casserole, and we start with the mushrooms. Okay, my smokies look pretty much done, so they're gonna come off now. Okay, now in the same pan with the same little smoky oil, I'm putting my mushrooms, a little bit of salt, a little bit of margarine, and I'm gonna cover it and move them around until they're soft. Okay, a few minutes in, let's give them all a turn so they don't stick. Okay, now let's cover them up again. Okay, the nice thing about these cast iron things, the smokies or the sausages in there, they are getting warm. So if I put them just on the stove or inside the house on something, they will stay warm for very long. And these guys, once they look close to done, which is almost now, then I can just put them inside and they will cook the rest of the way because of the residual heat of the pan. I just need to, sorry, one-handed cameraman, do that. So the guys at the bottom get to lie in the sauce for a bit. Okay, nice. Okay, let's see if I can move my... Oh. Okay, they're going inside. They will soften up nicely while resting. Okay, second phase of the braai. We have some delicious beef sausages on the fire. Okay, first in. Oops, might have been a bit too hot still. But it's just the marinade. And it's beef, so we want them pinkish on the inside. Okay, these guys are ready to be taken off. Delicious. Then it's time for the last bit. Okay, so last thing on the list today is a lamb rib. I'm gonna add some 6-gun and then this cheese and onion ready to braai loaf. Delicious. Okay, the lamb rib is bone side down over the hottest part and the bread is on. I'm gonna cover this thing and leave it for 10 minutes. Okay, it's had 2 turns already. This one first and then it was skin side down and it was covered up. Oh, look at that. Nice and crisp. Now I'm moving it to the side, rolling the bread again. I'm gonna cover it and leave it for quite a while so it gets nice and soft. Okay, this guy looks pretty much done. Good eating, all of you. Goodbye, stay safe and happy, and have a good one. Goodbye. Okay, it's still relatively early, so I added a few hardwood stumps, logs, piece of wood. Anyway, because we're gonna keep this going into the night. I think that's a good idea. Okay, my fire's not working too well. If you have made it till the end of this video, you are fantastic. Give yourself a thumbs up, subscribe, join, do all of those wonderful things. Joining doesn't really get you a lot extra. I think I have 3 videos on there, but it helps me a lot. So all of you, stay safe, happy, have a good one. Goodbye.